So if you want to have the strongest team setup in Meta 4 ReFantazio, you will absolutely want to follow this guide as I show you the best archetypes and the best characters to have in your party. You're really going to want to have 3 characters that are the most important, with the 4th being kind of whoever you want, someone like Juna or maybe even Hulkenberg. That way you have a mage to cover weaknesses as needed, but also if you want to take the Hulkenberg route, you have someone that can buff your party as needed as well. As far as the 3 main characters you want to have with you, it's going to be the main character, of course, Stroll and Basilio. Going this route is best because it allows the 3 party members to dish out strong physical attacks, but on the chance there's an enemy resistant against all those types like Slash, Strike, and Pierce, you'll have Juna there to cover any of the elemental weaknesses that enemy has. Or you really could go with Hulkenberg, like I said before, if you want to have someone to buff or debuff the party or enemies as needed. You can go that route as well, but for this guide we're going to go with Juna as our 4th. The main archetypes we want to focus on are going to be the Warrior, the Gunner, the Brawler, and the Berserker, with the Berserker being one of my personal favorites. There are of course some pros and cons with running this straight strength build, like it being one of, if not the strongest builds in the game that I've noticed, but sometimes needing support during boss fights, which is why we have Juna or Hulkenberg there. This build mainly covers all 3 of the physical attacks, but what's neat is if you have the Berserker, it is resistant to all the physical attacks as well. You will be able to upgrade to better archetypes as you unlock them, such as the Samurai, the Pugilist, the Sniper, and the Destroyer later on in the game. And this build isn't too great during the early portion of the game, since many of the enemies are mostly weak against magic type attacks and not so much physical attacks. If you are going this route, be sure to build your main character's strength when you get the chance on level ups, as well as putting some skill points in endurance or luck to help land more critical hits. The thing with these builds is that really, as long as you focus on your strength, endurance, and some luck, you will be really powerful most of the game. But you would also be wise to inherit some skills from other archetypes to further increase your power, skills such as charge or sense of kinship. As for the weapons and accessories, just be sure to always want to look out for the best knuckles, axes, and greatswords you find, and the best accessories, really anything that will further increase your strength, like the Herald's Banner trinket. This will increase your attack if you're in the front row, so things like that. Let me know down below what your strength build looks like, or what build you're using at the moment that you prefer. If you need help leveling up your archetypes for your builds, I have a video on that here that will pretty much give you an infinite amount of archetype XP, so be sure to check out that right here.